leadership race has kicked off as Boris officially announced he is leaving what he described as the best job in the world. So let's take a look at some of the likely candidates to take his place. Well, Ben Wallace, the Defence Secretary, is currently the favourite, according to a YouGov poll of Conservative members who were asked who they would vote for. Well, Wallace is a former soldier and has played a prominent role in the UK's response to the war in Ukraine. He beat Liz Truss by 48% to 29%. Truss is the Foreign Secretary, and her views are strongly aligned with her party's, making her a strong candidate. Well, other obvious candidates, Sajid Javid, who resigned as Health Secretary yesterday. He was in the final four in 2019 to replace Theresa May, but dropped out to back Boris Johnson. So this is a familiar place for him. The same goes for Jeremy Hunt, the former Foreign Secretary and ex-Health Secretary, was already a runner-up to Boris in the 2019 leadership bid. Well, Rishi Sunak, who also resigned as Chancellor yesterday, he gained public popularity when he headed up the furlough scheme throughout COVID, but has since had quite a bit of backlash around how quickly he put measures in place to deal with the cost of living crisis. Well, elsewhere, other candidates, the Attorney General, Suella Braverman, has said that she intends to put herself forward for a chance. Other potential candidates, former Defence Secretary Penny Mordaunt, who was fired by Boris Johnson when he became Prime Minister, is now also a front-runner for replacing him, as is Tom Tugendhat, the chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee. Or could it be Nadhim Zahawi, who replaced Rishi Sunak yesterday? He came into the spotlight during the pandemic as the vaccines minister and was praised for the speedy rollout of the COVID jab. He could also be throwing his hat in the ring for a chance to become the new Prime Minister. And one other person to mention is Dominic Raab, of course, the Deputy Prime Minister who stood in for Boris when he had COVID and could be expected to step into the role temporarily until a new leader is elected. Well, that will all depend on when Boris decides to leave. Let us know what you think and who you would want as the next leader of our country.